Ready? So today in the English poetry of MA Part 1 SEM first, we are going to study Canterbury Tales, written by, or we can say composed by, because it's a poem, so it is always says composed by Geoffrey Chaucer, who is a very famous poet, and it is written in 1392. 1392. Geoffrey Chaucer. So we begin. Canterbury Tales is a collection of 24 stories. Chaucer want to write 120 stories, but he died before completing it. Now we have 24 stories in the Canterbury Tales. These stories are told by pilgrims who were going to Canterbury from London. There are 30 pilgrims in the journey. They all decided to share two stories. In this journey, each person tell two stories. Total stories, number of stories, I just share stories. In this, each person tells two stories. Total 4 stories, 30 pilgrims, 4 multiplied by 30 is equal to 120 stories. म्हणजे जाताना एक कुठून जातात ते कॅन्टरबरी टेल्स म्हणजे काय? कॅन्टरबरीला जाताना सांगण्यात येणाऱ्या कथा. आणि कॅन्टरबरीपासून चालले कॅन्टरबरीला चालली लंडनपासून. लंडनमध्ये प्लेगची साथ पसरली. कधी पसरली? 1392 साली पसरली आणि ते तिथून निघाले. आता जाता करायचं तरी काय? जाताना प्रत्येक जण एक स्टोरी जाताना सांगेल आणि एक जण येताना स्टोरी सांगेल. टोटल 30 पिलग्रिम्स होते. 30 जण होते लोक. 30 पैकी एक जो होता तो होस्ट होता. होस्ट म्हणजे काय? ज्यांनी सगळ्या त्या ट्रिपचं आयोजन केलं होतं तो होस्ट होता. आणि बाकीचे 29 पिलग्रिम्स होते. टोटल 30 पिलग्रिम्स झाले. प्रत्येक जण 2-2 स्टोरी सांगेल. ईच पर्सन टेल 2 स्टोरीज. जाताना 2 स्टोरी सांगेल कारण रस्ता खूप मोठा आहे आणि येताना 2 स्टोरीज सांगेल. अशा प्रत्येकाच्या हिश्श्याला 4 स्टोरीज. 30 पिलग्रिम्स असल्यामुळे टोटल 120 स्टोरीज. ज्याची स्टोरी सगळ्यात चांगली त्याला फ्रीमध्ये जेवण मिळेल. टंबाड इन नावाचा प्लेस आहे. इन आहे, हॉटेल आहे. त्या हॉटेलमध्ये फ्री जेवण त्या व्यक्तीला मिळेल. त्याच्या जेवणाने त्याच्या एक पर्सनच्या जेवणाचा खर्च बाकीचे पिलग्रिम्स करतील. असं ते काहीतरी रिवॉर्ड पाहिजे म्हणून रिवॉर्ड घेण्यात आलेला आहे. समजला हा मुद्दा? ही झाली त्याची समरी किंवा म्हणजे झाली प्रस्तावना, इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ द कॅन्टरबरी टेल्स. हे झालं थोडक्यात 2 मिनिटामध्ये. आता 4 इम्पॉर्टंट स्टोरीज ऑफ कॅन्टरबरी टेल्स. आता ज्या सिलेबसमध्ये आहेत त्या आपण घेऊ नये. जे माझ्याकडे अवेलेबल आहेत ते घेऊ. मग सिलेबसमध्ये जर नसेल कोणती स्टोरी ती नंतर आपण उद्या ॲड करू. 2 लेक्चरमध्ये आपण घेऊ शकतो कॅन्टरबरी टेल्स. कारण उद्या इथे आली पाहिजे. उद्या त्याची मी रिव्हिजनही घेईल. उद्या अलेक्झांडर पोपची रिव्हिजन राहील. नंतर लाईफ ऑफ द लॉगची रिव्हिजन आहे. कॅन्टरबरी टेल्सची रिव्हिजन आहे. सो यू हॅव टू वॉच द videos of Canterbury Tales, so you will get many more new things. You have to xerox copy of this my notes. It's my notes. 4 most important Canterbury Tales. First story is Night Tale. It is written in a heroic couplet. 2 friends, Arpita and Palamon, Duke of Athens. There are 2 friends. Our first friend name is Arpita and second friend name is Palamon. Okay. The first these 2 friends are very good friends, or we can say bonding is very nice between 2 friends, right? So like a Jaipuр, they are like Jaipuр. And Duke of Athens, Theseus caught them and threw into the prison. But Duke of Athens is a city. राजधानीचं शहर होतं ॲथेन्स. ग्रीकची राजधानी ॲथेन्स होती. त्या ॲथेन्सचा जो राजा होता थेविस नावाचा, थेविसने त्याला दोघांनाही अटक केली आणि प्रिझनमध्ये टाकलं. बोथ द फ्रेंड्स सॉ अ ब्युटिफुल गर्ल नेम इमिली. Both friends fall in love with Emily at the same time. Somehow they escape from the prison. Now they decided they are going to fight with each other for Emily, and the the person who won the battle will marry Emily. Okay, so both the friends, कबाब में हड्डी आ गई, लड़की आ गई, दोस्ती तूट गई. दोघं जण तर जेलमध्ये होते. जेलच्या खिडकीतून त्यांनी त्या सुंदर मुलीला बघितलं, तिचं नाव एमिली, आणि ती बघितल्यानंतर काय झालं, प्रेमात पडली. प्रेमात दोघं बाहेर जेव्हा निघाले, दोघांनी ठरवलं की आपण आता फाईट करून जो मरेल तो मेला, जो वाचला त्या इंग्लिश. So should I talk in Marathi language or can I continue in English language? I think you are the student of MA English, so you can easily understand English. So I will not talk in Marathi language, right? Every day, in every lecture, I will just talk in English language. Why your face changed? Huh? No, I will not, because it's your 4th lecture. Every day, your lecture is lecture number 4, right? So in that lecture, I can't speak more. Why should I translate that particular thing in Marathi language? You should understand English language. Now you are the student of MA English, and English is the compulsory language. English, you must talk in English language every day. You should practice English language. So I will not talk in Marathi. Not a single word in Marathi. I decided today. Full English lecture. But if you have any kind of problem, if you don't understand the meaning of any particular word, then you can raise your hand and ask me. That's your freedom, right?
Okay, sir.
We can continue. In the fight, Arpita won and Kalagama lost, but at the same time earthquake happened and Arpita died. So Kalagama married with Emily. Got the meaning? दोन मित्रांमध्ये झालं भांडण, पण त्याच्यात आर्किटेक्ट जिंकला आणि जो पॅलामेनमध्ये तो हरला. तेव्हाच अर्थक्वेक आलं. अर्थक्वेकमध्ये आर्किटेक्ट मेला आणि पॅलामेनने इमिलीशी लग्न केलं. फर्स्ट स्टोरी इज ओव्हर. नाउ वी कम टू द सेकंड स्टोरी. लाइफ ऑफ बाथेज टेल. Life of Bathe. The Bathe means what? The lady who married 5 times. She has 5 husbands. She has 5 husbands. Like we can call her Draupadi from Mahabharata, right? You know the story of Mahabharata.
Yes.
So she is like she knows the condition of the man. She knows the mentality of the man because she married 5 times. Okay, with 5 different men, and she always talk about marriage. She always talk about virginity. She always talk about sexuality, right? In that talk, in her stories, right? A woman in the pilgrimage tells this story. She put light on her relationship with 5 husbands, view on marriage, and views on virginity. Okay. Wife of Bathes tales is a knight. In that story, there is a knight, means a soldier, who was a soldier of King Arthur's court. The knight rapes a young maiden. He was punished for his crime, but the King Arthur save the knight and take him. What you want him that you must go and tell me. There is a most important question in a Bathe's tale. What happened? The soldier's name is not given. He was a knight, and one day he raped one maiden. Maiden means a what we can say, servant, poor servant. He raped that poor servant, and what happened? King Arthur arrested him, and he wanted to punish him. But the knight said, "Please, King, mercy, Lord, please, mercy, 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 daya dakha." Right? And he says that, "Tell me the answer of my question, you will be free." What was the question? What woman want most? What was the question? What any kind of woman want most? किसी लड़की को सबसे ज़्यादा, किसी औरत को सबसे ज़्यादा क्या चाहिए? Right? Very interesting question. Very interesting question. किसी लड़की को क्या चाहिए? ठीक है? When you get the answer, come to me and you will be free. So the knight is in quest of King Arthur's question. The knight visited many places in pursuit of answer, but failed to get the right answer. At the end of the day, he met one old woman who tells him that I know the answer of your question, but after giving the answer, you should marry me. The right answer of the question was. So he was in the quest. The knight was in the quest for the answer, but he did not get the answer. At the end of the day, he met an old lady, old woman, and after that she tells that I know the answer, I know the answer. So he said, tell me. Woman just want to control her husband. The right answer is that woman just want to control her husband. Knight was shocked by the wish. She wished that if I give you the right answer, please marry me. She was the old woman, ugly old woman. How it is possible a young soldier will going to marry a old woman, old ugly woman, right? The knight was shocked by her wish, but now he has no choice, and he was ready to marry the old woman. Knight goes to King Arthur and tell him the answer. The knight again reached to the old woman. She asked the question to the knight, which type of bride you want, faithful and ugly or unfaithful and beautiful? The knight says that it your choice. The old woman, impressed by the knight's answer, and she become a beautiful lady. Knight become happy and they got married. That is the second story. Two stories are ended. Two stories are remain. We are taking next two stories, right? Now the pioneers' tales. Now the question is pioneers. Pioneers was head of the group of nuns. He believed. Pioneers was the head of the group of the nuns. He believed that love conquers all. A small Christian boy who lived with Jewish family. There was a Christian boy, a small boy, very innocent, very pure by heart, who lived with the Jewish family. Jew people always see a small boy who is going to the school. His son, Alma Redemptories, Alma Redemptions. Redemptories. Alma Redemptions is not a prayer for the God. That's called Alma Redemptions. While he walking towards the school, Jew people got angry on that small boy because he was singing Alma Redemptions. Alma Redemptions. Jew people got angry because he was a Christian, and Jew people and Christian people are enemies from last thousands of years. You know that. He was singing Alma Redemptions. So Jew people killed the small boy in fit of anger. The boy's mother come to see her dead son. She carried and prayed to Virgin Mary and sing Alma Redemptions. And miracle happened. And a miracle happened. The boy also started singing Alma Redemptions. And with her mother, this story tells us that the power of prayer. The moral of the story is power of prayer. We should pray to the God. We must be spiritual. We must be kind-hearted. We should not 7 deadly sins in our mind. We should not be greedy. We should not be lustful. Right? That's the point. Last story is very funny story, interesting story. Nun priestess. Nun story. This story tells us about a rooster and a fox. One day, rooster was caught by the fox. Rooster means what? Kombda. And fox means, you know, fox. Kulla. One day, rooster was caught by the fox. Rooster says to fox that you are brave. You caught me within a minute. Tell me how you caught me. I am very eager to know it. So fox opened his mouth to tell something, and the rooster run away from the fox. Moral of the story is never trust flatterer, be aware of flatterers. These are the 4 most important stories of Canterbury Tales. Other stories are remain, so we are going to tell other story in next lecture. Stop it.